Hi guys, it's Majesty Bianca here with the Financial Drive-Thru again, and Bitcoin just had a huge surge in price. So we're going to talk about that. But if you're new to the channel, I want to ask you to stick around and hit the subscribe button so you catch my other videos as they drop. Be sure to give me some likes if you like the content. And that said, let's drive through. So over here we have the Bitcoin US dollar charts, and this is the 1 hour time frame. You can see the candlestick that I was just talking about. Now Bitcoin moved from 6,190 to about, well, it did touch $6,450, and that happened about 2 hours ago, just over 2 hours ago. If we look at the RSI, we can see that Bitcoin was previously in the oversold region and is now back into the mid region. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at a couple of headlines and see if we can figure out what's going on. So I saw it and I stumbled upon this headline from CCN. It says Bitcoin price surges from 6,190 to $6,450 in seconds. What's next for BTC? Now it says here that investors in the cryptocurrency market, especially those that have allocated a significant portion of their holdings into the market, need to consider the fact that cryptocurrencies as an asset class is still at its infancy. So right now there exists a limited range of institutional products, publicly traded instruments, a lack of liquidity that leaves the market generally vulnerable to extreme daily volatility and manipulation. Right now, the article cites a statement from Shapeshift CEO Eric Voorhees saying that he doesn't believe the bear market is going to end soon, and although the rate of the collapse has actually slowed considerably, he adds that generally in these bubbles, after you go through several months of a downtrend, you hang out in the price range for a while. But he adds that he thinks we're done with majority of the collapse. Now, regarding where Bitcoin goes next, the writer believes that this abrupt corrective rally of Bitcoin could enable Bitcoin to find stability around the mid $6,000 range, which will be beneficial for the short-term recovery of the markets. Next, we check out another headline from Ethereum World News, and the headline is 3 possible short-term scenarios for Bitcoin and the crypto markets. Getting right into that, the subtle art of predicting the future of the crypto markets hinges more on news and reaction to it than to the highly respected technical analysis of Bitcoin. And that's one of the reasons why on this channel I like to focus on bringing out the crypto news, because it could go a long way to give you an edge in the crypto markets if you actually know what's going on. So now let's take a look at the scenarios that they had. The first scenario was Bitcoin retesting 5,800. This scenario hinges on the fact that Bitcoin may have been unable to support itself on 6,150. But right now that we've moved all the way up to 6,450, this isn't so pressing. Of course, it may still happen that Bitcoin could crash all the way back down to 5,800. But given what just happened, I don't see it as very likely. So let's take a look at the second one. Bitcoin recovers to 6,500. Now, this is closer to what we've seen right now. And what they were saying here was that Bitcoin was massively oversold over the weekend, and weekends are historically known to have low trade volumes. The writer definitely expected Bitcoin to gain a few dollars, and it has. And so at this point, I'll probably add that if you bought some Bitcoin yesterday, you may want to take some profits. I mean, enjoy yourself while you can, because the market is going to be ranging and it's going to be quite volatile for a bit. Heading on quickly to the third scenario, Bitcoin falling to $5,000 after the SEC postpones or rejects the CBOE ETF. Now, many crypto enthusiasts have marked September the 30th as the D-Day for the CBOE-sponsored Bitcoin ETF verdict by the SEC. Now, they go on to say that the probability of the SEC approving the ETF is slim, given their past records, and they could very well postpone this one again. They seem to believe that news of a rejection or a postponement could send the price of Bitcoin to lower levels of $5,000. My sentiment is that I expect that by now the market should be a little bit more mature, and even though an ETF is postponed or rejected, it shouldn't be the end of the world, because if we're giving ourselves a long-term outlook to this market, you would know that these things are eventually going to happen. And especially now that we have people coming forward explaining why we don't need an ETF, it shouldn't really be such a huge determinant in the price. But these things happen, and this is a reality. So this is the third scenario. They see it going all the way down to 5,000 if that happens. And until the 30th of September, we're really not going to know. Here they end off saying that as we head into the new week, the next few hours will be vital in determining the direction Bitcoin and the crypto markets are going to take, at least before the 30th of September, when the SEC rule on the CBOE-sponsored Bitcoin ETF. So our question of the day, let me know which direction you see Bitcoin going in the start of the week. Hit me up in the comment section of the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And that's all we have for today. So if you like this kind of content, do smash the like button. I need those likes. And hit the subscribe button so you can catch my videos as they drop. Also be sure to catch that little bell icon so you get notifications when I release these videos. My name is Majesty Bianca, and I'll catch you on the next drive-thru. Thank you.